Hi, I'm Maryann Spencer. Welcome to my kitchen in the Santa Rosa Valley of beautiful California. I'm so glad you could join me today. I'm going to be making something really fun. It's called Fanatasy on a Baguette. And there's a reason why it's called Fanatasy, and I'll get to that in a few minutes. But first I'm going to go through the ingredients with you. We have fresh Roma tomatoes from my garden, wonderful smoked salmon, fresh basil leaves. We have the French baguette, olive oil, milk, egg, capers, and of course, my favorite ingredient, Philadelphia cream cheese. Okay, let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is cut the baguette into about inch-thick slices. And the reason why we do that is because we don't want it too thick, but we want to have it nice and chewy. And this is sourdough baguette, which is lovely. And this dish, I want to let you know, is wonderful as an appetizer, but it can also be used as a complement to, let's say, a brunch, to an omelet. Sometimes I even like to have it for dinner with a nice green salad and a glass of wine with chocolate for dessert. Wonderful. Anyway, let me get back to this. We can take the egg. See, I'll break an egg in here, and I'll add a little bit of milk. And then I want to beat that up really nicely so it's all blended together, because I'm going to be dipping the baguette into the egg mixture. And I'm going to turn my stove on. Come on, stove! There we go. And I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil in the pan. I love olive oil. You know, you could also, if you're really conscious and you want to, weight conscious and you want to use pan, you could. But olive oil just gives things such a nice taste. And you know, it's very healthy for you too. So I'm going to take a piece of bread, dip it in the milk mixture, like that. And I'm just going to place it, I'll move all that olive oil around in the pan, place it in the pan. And I'll just do a few of these. Don't mind my fingers. I wash my hands. A good rule for all cooks, wash your hands. Okay. And let me get back to that fantasy story. When I graduated college, I went to Europe with a group of girlfriends. And while we were in Europe, we met up with some other young people. And one of my friends, Lisa, who I met on that trip, her mother and father were with her. And one morning we decided to do a girls' brunch. We were in Amsterdam. We went to a beautiful cafe. And of course, what did we want with our quiches? We wanted bagels. And we, of course, wanted cream cheese, Philadelphia cream cheese on our bagels. Now, I'm not sure if it was cream cheese, Philadelphia cream cheese we got, but we did get cream cheese. And then we just started toying, what else would taste good on a bagel? Peanut butter, jelly, bananas, strawberries. We started to get crazy. And then Lisa's mother looked at this gorgeous waiter move over Matthew McConaughey, I'm telling you. Anyway, she said to us girls, how about that? Now that would be a fantasy on a bagel. And we just cracked up. We just thought it was great. So every time I have bagels and cream cheese, you know what I'm thinking of. Anyway, I'm going to have this cook up a little bit. I'll put the flame a little higher. Okay, now these are cooking up a little bit. And you know, they're kind of like mini French toasts. Okay, and then I'm going to move this out of the way. Move this out of the way, because what I'll do next is I'm going to put, these are nice and crispy now. Okay, great. I'm going to put all these little pieces of bread on this wonderful blue fish plate. The theme is fish today. And then I'm going to take my Philadelphia cream cheese. I'm sorry, I love to be campy sometimes. What can I say? And I will put this on the lovely, oh, the aroma is delicious. I'm getting hungry just smelling it. I'm going to put them all over, and I like a generous portion of cream cheese, please. Thank you very much. Oh gosh, I can smell that Philadelphia cream cheese. And let's see, what do I want to do next? I'm going to put the smoked salmon pieces. Excuse my hands again. I'll put that over here. I love smoked salmon too. And you know, it's very good. This is smoked, it's wild salmon. And as you know from everything you've probably read, wild salmon is really wonderful for you. There's still questions about farm salmon, so I like to eat and cook wild salmon as much as possible. Then I'm going to take a basil leaf. Take one, do it like that. This is so delicious. And you know, sometimes if you feel like it, instead of using tomato, you can use cucumber. You might want to use bacon instead of smoked salmon. I like to mix things up every once in a while. So there's no rule. I like to just do what tastes good. Part of the thing I like about cooking is that you can mix and match flavors. But the most important thing to me when cooking is that the crunchiness, there's flavors, the flavors mix well together. Whatever foods you blend together, you know, they all kind of come together in harmony in your palate. And then, okay, this is looking good. And then, some of you may like capers, some of you may not. I put a few capers on. Oh, go. You know, one thing I didn't get is a little glass of wine. It would probably be good with this. Okay, here we go. Now, take a look at that. Doesn't that look yummy? And as I said before, you could use it as an appetizer. It's quick and easy. You can also use it as a complement to your breakfast meal or just for dinner. And it's really yummy. And you know something? I can't resist. I'm going to have to take a bite. Oh my God. Even if I say so myself, enjoy. I'm so glad you could come, and I'm very appreciative of being part of the contest.